rather fight beside you than any army of thousands.
No, but seriously, though. You're listening to No, But Seriously, though, with CJ and Dave.
Oh, that happens 3 times. They have 3 different rounds of drunk Philly guys using slurs, so it's fucking sick. It's definitely a solo watch. Oh, man, I watched some of it, though, and it was so good. Being there was better than, it didn't capture the energy in the room quite as much. Being there was electric.
Yeah,
it was fucking the ending. Or
I don't know if it was electric. I don't know if I would describe it as electric. There was some way to describe it. The ending. I loved all the walkouts. I was like, damn, I feel like this is like Andrew Dice Clay's show in like '91.
Yeah. No, but
so many people walking
out. How can you say that about Miss Muffet? It's a nursery rhyme.
I don't remember. Dude, I was pretty drunk and I was just dying at Naeem in the back, screaming out, "Whitey, this is what white people like."
I'll be watching this.
They all watching this. Dude, that was so funny. Tim Butterly going away show, Philadelphia. When was that?
May 23rd or May 22nd.
Yeah. And go watch it on YouTube.
It's a week after that.
It's a week after that.
Yeah.
It's a week after that.
Yeah, I'm just getting over being sick.
He's got a snuffleupagus.
Sound like a little pimple-nosed nerd.
Pencil neck geek.
Pencil neck geek, yeah. Those are good. We got to bring geek and dork back.
Speaking of dorks, no, but seriously though.
Oh, no, but seriously though, what a great transition.
God damn, they bury me in the intro.
You better get on that mic, DaCosta. David DaCosta's here, everybody.
David DaCosta, local Hamilton stand-up comedian at one point.
Retired, disgraced.
Your mom wants you to start again, though.
Oh, my mom wants it so bad.
Whoa.
Don't say it like that. Hey,
Pause,
yo. She wants me to get back on stage.
Oh, your
so
mom
bad.
fucking wants it, DaCosta. She wants you to be successful. No, she loves it. I like it, too. You have a lot of big fans.
Follow her dreams.
You have a ton of fans in the scene that you're depriving of your hilarious, low-energy comedy. I really like it. I remember the first time when I met DaCosta, I was like, oh, he's like a good young guy. And like, you know me, always trying to curate a crew. And so I was like, hey, he was actually my first like applicant. He didn't apply. I made him apply.
Everything is a comedy Ocean's 11 to you.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
We're putting together a comedy crew.
He's like the Matt Damon. He's the
wow,
Matt
you're saying he's the Matt Damon character?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Well, me being both George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
And I think, aren't you just everybody else?
Yeah, I'm all of them right now.
Because there's nobody else in
I
the
don't
crew.
really have anyone else. I'm the old guy. I'm the brothers. Yes. Yeah, I'm all of them.
The French guy.
I'm even Sandra Bullock, dude. I'm fucking everyone.
Oh, you're Ocean's. You're going all through them.
I'm
what is
Ocean's
that? Ocean's 8.
Yeah, I'm
that
everyone.
was the best one in my opinion.
My crew is going about as good as Ocean's 8. Too, so.
My crew is female Ghostbusters 2016 status.
Yeah, but he was my first. I met him. My first. I was like, dude, you're great. Like, one thing, stop smiling after you tell a joke.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh man, I really didn't like that.
No, well, you're just. I would say like I think he kind of smiles and laughs, kind of like Ray Charles. Like, look.
Just fucking squinting. Yeah. That's good. You do laugh like Ray Charles.
It's good, but it's also mean, and I shouldn't say that. But he's a fucking funny guy, and I think this is going to be a fun podcast for everybody today.
We're glad to have you here. You took the day off at the weed store.
Yeah.
Right. You work at an illegal native reservation weed
or
store that's
indigenous.
in downtown
We
Hamilton.
operate on sovereign ground.
Whose ground is it?
Don't ask me that, and
know.
don't ask me what nation I belong to, or the store belongs to. I can't answer either.
What do you
question.
mean? What nation? I have to ask.
I plead the fifth. I don't know.
Wow. Are they
It's
American?
the Mohawk of the Onondaga, whatever, probably, right?
The Anunnaki tribe.
That sounds Japanese. Anunnaki.
You don't know what the
right?
Anunnaki is?
Oh,
It's an
really?
ancient alien.
Oh.
That's who came down. And like that's what that guy believes. The aliens,
the
Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki.
Yeah.
The pyramids.
Yes.
That's so
I'm just
good.
joking. I love my job. I love being a Mohawk.
I love her to get fired. Like, we saw you did this basement podcast and you said we were the Anunnaki. Like, we know what that is.
It's like he has to sit down in front of the chief and like explain it.
He's got the
What
big
is
head.
Anunnaki? You're like, fuck.
I have to show the chief ancient aliens.
Just the hair
Explain
guy.
Terrence McKenna to him.
So good. Terrence McKenna, is that the LSD guy?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Terrence McKenna the ancient aliens guy?
No, I think he
No,
invented LSD.
he was like, he was a big proponent of LSD.
I'm
Right.
such a bad pothead. I'm supposed to have all
That's
this memorized.
crazy.
I'm supposed to know about Bicycle Day and fucking.
You don't do acid though.
I did it once. I got really mad at the idea of Mike Myers' career.
What about his career?
I don't know. I just feel like he just pitches everything and they give him the green light.
He's just fucking high on acid, like fucking love Guru. It's such a bad move. Like
Literally, dude. Like, they shouldn't have given Shrek the green light.
what?
If Mike Myers
Wow,
walks,
that's the most controversial take on no, but
Okay.
seriously though,
Yeah, it really
anti-Shrek
is.
take.
if I walk in to a room, right, and I go, guys, I have an idea for a movie where I'm a big green ogre and my best friend is a black guy, but he's actually a talking donkey. Are you gonna be like, let's give him $8 million, let's make that happen?
What network?
It
is
worked.
DreamWorks. It
Okay.
worked, but that's such a fucking Hail Mary. Like, what the fuck was that?
Judge me on my successes, man. I'm giving them the money. Like, if I was a guy, Love Guru, I'm like the producer that's sitting there. I'm like, it sounds fucking horrible. Like, you're gonna pretend to be an Indian guy, and like I think you buy the Toronto Maple Leafs,
Something like
and it sounds like this could be the worst movie of all time. But you were right about the green ogre movie with the black guy
that.
donkey,
That was fun.
and that was fucking crazy.
We all thought
So,
the donkey thing would blow up. in
That's
your
what I
face.
mean. Like, this could be another hit. I
Maybe.
saw that in theaters. I took a girl to see that movie.
I know. Yeah, that was like a date, right?
Yeah, I took a girl on a date to see that fucking
Do
movie.
you ever help your uncle jack off a horse?
Yeah, dude, I was
I
so
remember
excited
watching
to
that
see
bit.
that
I'm like, that bit's kind of funny.
I remember. I
Uncle
wish
jack
our autistic fat Italian producer was here today because he always says like he gets so mad about that movie because Rob Blake takes a face off
Oh,
and he's
like
a defenseman.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like just really bothers him.
Yeah, that is such an autistic thing to get mad about.
It really
Love
is.
Guru.
That's when I knew he had autism.
Like everyone, you go like 6 people, they all walk out. They're like, "That was racist. That wasn't funny." He's like, "You see the fucking face-off thing? That was fucking retarded."
Dude, he
Like,
won't let it go. That's why I'm not even joking. I wish he was here because he would have brought it up independently.
We'll
He's
get
just
one
so into it.
comment at least from him now.
Yes.
That'll be good.
Paul, comment?
But so, what else you were experiencing this LSD trip, the anti-Mike Myers trip? Mike Myers was giving you a bad trip. What other movies? Like, were you at least? Did you have a moment of clarity where you're like Austin Powers?
Austin
Well,
Powers 2 was good.
I was watching Shrek 'cause I was just doing the hack zoomer thing where I was like, oh, I'll be a funny, wacky guy and watch Shrek. That's a baby movie or whatever the fuck. And then I was just like, this shouldn't exist. Like, this movie shouldn't be real. And then I was just like, it was to the point where my girlfriend had to like leave the room because I was so. She wasn't
Oh,
tripping.
you guys were both on acid.
She wasn't on acid.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like, she wanted to like babysit me
You
because
walked.
I hadn't.
You walked.
I
your trip
walked. I
sitter?
bombed so hard yelling about Shrek.
She's
that
like,
she
it's
fucking,
good. Like,
She was like, this is a classic. Like, I don't know.
did
like-
you move on to another Mike Myers movie to try and strengthen your point?
I tried to watch fucking. I can't even remember the one where they're in the basement.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, and that was like genuinely a good movie. And I was
So
like,
good.
There's just so many ways to describe that movie.
A million. He has hair.
Yeah. I think one of the guys was wearing a hat.
He was wearing a hat, I think. They played a guitar at one
T-shirt.
point. There was music in it.
Rob Lowe was in it.
If you said there was music in it, I would have said Wayne's World.
I just would have said it anyways. How many more movies are there?
Screaming in all-
Yeah, there's just fucking. So I Married an
I
Axe
was
Murderer.
going to do that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you know that movie?
I've actually never seen that movie.
No,
It almost
I
fucking
know.
tanked his career.
I know Shrek, Wayne's World, and Austin Powers. Those are my.
I don't know the
That's all
plot
you need,
exactly,
man.
but basically he's trying to fuck this chick. He finds out she's a murderer, and he's like, I still want to fuck her.
No, you don't know the plot. Have you ever
Isn't
seen the
that it?
movie?
I've watched a bit of it, but
I've never seen it.
it's not, is that not the plot? You
I've
know-
never seen the movie.
What's
I've only
the plot? You've read it on Wikipedia.
no,
I
I've only
bet.
ever been to seen it at Blockbuster. I remember always seeing it and
You
like
read the back.
I look at it, I'm like, fuck, man, Mike Myers. I think I'll get that. And I was like, but he had an axe, so I was like a little scared because I was a kid still.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. This
Isn't
looks like
she
it
holding
could be
the
a horror.
axe?
It says murder in it. I don't think mom would let me get it.
She was holding the axe.
Yes, if
he
I
has
recall,
flowers and
he has
a
flowers.
heart.
Yes, and she has an
Chocolate.
axe behind her
Yeah,
back.
we're showing the picture now.
Show the picture, fucking please, goddamn it!
It better be
It
right.
fucking better be
If
on
it's
there.
not, there's big idiot alarm going off. I like
This
that.
guy's a douchebag.
I did that in the first one. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, really? Yeah.
For who?
For you. I go, because you're like, oh, you're going to put shit in here? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. And it says idiot over your head. Yeah.
Oh, I did not. No, I don't watch this stuff.
That's
I don't want
okay.
to watch me fucking sitting
All
here.
the best podcasters, guys, don't
fat.
watch their own podcasts.
Is that true or false?
Just point to the autistic guy.
He's an
Well, you're
autistic
the
podcast.
you're
I
the
think-
expert.
I think you gotta hire someone or like get someone else to put it in post, so you don't have to like watch yourself try to be funny.
Dude, I do all the clips. I hate that you watch yourself say it 900 times.
Yeah, I
and
can't
you're
even
like,
watch it once.
You're like, is this funny even? Like, these guys are just sitting here. They're a bunch of fat freaks. But
Maybe that's what it is, man. That's what I mean. I'm like, fuck. How many people are watching
hey,
this
to the
saying
fat
that?
freaks watching this clip, thank you.
You could be one of us one day if you work hard.
Yeah.
There is
Well-
nothing. I love, there's nothing I love more than like a missed edit in like a fucking video like that when someone's like super confidently like, and there'll be a picture of that right here, and then
Not
there's just
there.
like his hand. Like,
Yeah. I'll do one of those. You're going to be holding a huge dick now.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. He fucking set himself up.
Oh, look, it's going jacking off in my face.
Yeah, the guy's just going like this.
Yeah, that was crazy when the guest started sucking an air dick. But yeah, Mike Myers' career. I don't know. I'm pro Mike Myers. But
I'm pro Mike Myers too, man. He's fucking put a bad juju on this podcast.
you gotta do
See,
another dose of LSD and watch.
I want to be
I'm
pro
not
Mike
Mike
Myers. You know what I mean? Like deep down in my heart. Like,
Then again, that last video he did with Mark Carney sucked. And Pentaveret, that was one of the worst shows
Pentaveret
ever.
was bad. He's
where he
been
did,
good since he's been back on SNL though. Like the clips I've seen, not
Yeah.
like I watch it, but
Oh,
he's
but-
trying to do his like old 1990s Mike Myers
Yeah,
again.
I just don't like that he didn't live in Canada for like the last 40 years.
I don't think he still lives in Canada.
No, but he was like, you guys should pick this guy. It's like, all right, well, fucking, I'm gonna be the president of Botswana now. So
I don't really blame these guys that leave though.
yeah, that's kind of man. When we were down in Philly, that's the only question we got asked. You guys trying to get out of communist Canada or what? And we're like, I don't know, not really.
We like it.
Yeah, we're like, it's kind of nice.
it's not that bad. It's pretty easy to get weed out here.
Yeah,
They have weed and it's just like, am I gonna go to jail? Like
It's
I see
weird.
people with weed, I'm like scared.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't take a picture of this. A guy rolled like a 30-gram joint.
Really?
Yeah, and he's so
Jesus.
stoked. And we smoked it with Tim Butterly, and Naeem was there. Shout out Naeem. He wouldn't hit it.
He went in and he's like, nah,
That
No.
looked like a dick.
that's gay. And I was like, this guy won't even eat a hot dog.
So
And he was
good.
like, I won't. Dude, Naeem Ali is one of the funniest dudes ever, dude. He's
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
They
Shout
were-
out to all those Philly guys, man. Those guys are
They were
funny
all
as
really cool.
fuck.
and
Yeah.
all really nice. It was good. It was funny when I got there because I was like, oh, I wonder if these guys like know me. I know a couple of them, and I like met them, and it was like whatever, nice enough intros. And then I did my set, and
Yeah.
it went pretty well.
Yeah, it was
And then
good.
after they're like, oh, hey, and they opened up a lot more.
Yeah, no, it was
Because nobody likes a fucking poser.
did you know that I was like doing a little reading on that place actually, Soul Joel's, which is fucking such a sick place, eh?
Yeah.
That's where Big J Okerson got attacked on stage and got
No
pulled
way.
off the fucking stage.
Oh, really?
That was at that place.
What happened? I don't even know this story.
Oh shit! I didn't know you didn't know that. No, he was like, I don't know. He was like yelling at like somebody was like yelling at him. A woman like who was getting escorted out, and he's like said something, and then the brother of the woman like ran up to him and like pulled his fucking legs out and dragged him off the stage.
He's sitting on a stool. He
Yeah,
fucking, like,
yeah, and this was like 3 years ago, maybe.
Is there a video?
Yeah, there's a video of
Okay.
it, and then like
video is playing as we're talking now.
yeah, and then like I don't know. Do you know this story?
Yeah.
He might know it better. I think Lewis got involved
Louis
or
J.
something.
Gomez
Oh, he
jumped in
must
and
have fucked
beat
this
the
guy
shit
up.
out
Yeah.
of the dude. Yeah.
That's like
Allegedly.
I don't know Lewis that well, but from what I do know, that's his fucking wet dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protecting one of his butt buddies.
It's ours too. Let's be honest.
I totally agree. That's why I'm marking out. I'm like, fuck, I want to do that.
Like if somebody dragged you off that
Oh,
stage,
man.
I was like, damn, this would be the exact place where Jay got fucking
So
dragged
good.
off.
Yeah. You could be the Lewis of the
Yeah.
story. It's
Wow.
just stomping a guy. So what happened? So Lewis fucking jumps on the guy and
Yeah. The video kind of cuts after that because I think like they don't want like in case that guy tries to sue or some shit
they
like
probably
that.
have the fucking.
I think he might have like gone to jail or something. This guy that did it,
Oh,
like he
really?
got in trouble. Yeah, I know he got banned for life and all that stuff. But fucking anyway, shout out to Soul Joel because that guy rules. I think we already said that on the last podcast. I don't want to suck his dick too much.
But it was cool, man. That's what you have to do when you're in Canada and you're like, you go to a club where the owner's like, hey, you came very far away. You do a spot. You do well on the spot. Guy fucking pays you unprompted. He fucking says, come back. You come do a feature. It's like, damn, that's what it's supposed to be like. It's so sick. And I
Yeah,
said
the
to
comedy
DaCosta,
scene here is horrendous.
I was like, you wouldn't have quit if you started in Philly, dude.
Oh no, for sure, because they can be like, okay, this guy's funny, we're gonna like bring him with us. Whereas here, it's like, this guy's funny, fuck you, I want my stage time, and it's horrible, man.
Yeah, but
And where's other podcasts?
There's
Does
not a
anybody
lot
have a
of
fucking
podcasts.
podcast in this country that's any worth listening to, other than
Yeah.
No But Seriously though?
no, but seriously though, I really don't think there is.
There's not, because the comedy scene in this country is so
Unless
fucking topsy turvy.
There are. Send us messages. We'll come do your show.
Yeah, we want to
what I
do
mean?
other people's podcasts, and
Yeah.
like we would love to have people on here that, like the only one I can think of is Mark Forward podcast. I don't even think he does it anymore.
I think he does like a solo 20-minute thing.
Yeah, that was a funny podcast when him and Eric Andrews were doing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eric Andrews, very funny.
Yeah, funny as fuck. But why did you quit comedy?
I just got boring. I was working too much, and I don't know. It's like, it's fun, but like, it's not really the type of thing where I can really like justify doing it more than like on a local level. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like work a 12-hour shift and then drive to fucking Kitchener
Welland, yeah.
to make $20. It's like I could just stayed home and played World of Warcraft and had 10 times more fun than
That's
like.
fine. He wants to be a normal guy.
Best thing we ever did was quit World of Warcraft, man. It was fucking draining
a
our
lot
life.
Of time.
Yeah.
Dude, hardcore. I just watch fucking hardcore moments, montages on YouTube while I work.
Hardcore WoW, if you don't know.
Yes.
If when you die. I think I'm sick too.
Gremlin piece of shit.
Fucking don't put water on me, dude.
This guy's playing WoW after 12 o'clock. Fuck, he's going to turn into a monster. Yeah, dude.
I just want to go home now.
Hardcore WoW, you fucking get one life. You die, you're dead, you lose all your shit.
And we're talking about hours and
Hundreds
hours
of
and
hours.
days of playtime.
Of working with other nerds strategically.
Ooh, I'm pulling the quill board now, and I've got a scroll of agility cast.
I'm the tank.
Yeah, I'm tank. Can make sure you're doing lay on hands.
How come you're not doing a funny voice? Try and do a funny voice next time.
Anyway, everybody, I'm back now. This is CJ talking.
Try and do a funny voice.
I do fucking love playing WoW, though, like old school WoW. You gotta. I was talking about it on Tim's podcast. If you're playing hardcore WoW now or classic WoW, you got to be being super fucking baked in the day.
Is that what you're playing? Are you playing hardcore?
No, I'm not.
He won't do it.
I'm not good enough for
It's
hardcore.
tough, man. I got to level 27 and I died, and it was just like, you know what? It's worth doing it just to feel the feeling, because I can't even explain what the feeling is to anybody who doesn't do it. It's like you almost feel like you're dying.
It's honestly, I would make it akin to like choke jacking.
It's got to be like
Where,
choke
like,
jacking.
You're almost dying, but you don't. So you have this like rush of endorphins where you're like, yes, I didn't lose my character.
Oh yeah, that's just for a second. You feel like fucking Chester Bennington or whoever
Yeah,
else did
David
that shit.
Carradine.
Yeah,
Just
David Carradine.
like throwing out health pots and using
I-
linen bandage.
It's
I
worth
rage too hard for like any kind of game with consequences. Like
He smashed his
I've-
whole fucking desk.
I shattered a laptop fucking because I lost a hunter on hardcore. Wow.
Just half,
What level?
just half black side. It comes out when he rages in games. He gets super fucking aggressive.
Not even that high level. I was level 13.
That's like
That's
4
nothing.
hours
Yeah,
of
that's
playing.
nothing, dude.
It's like an afternoon. It's like 2 bong rips for
Yeah, I
you.
lost the afternoon. I fucking.
That's crazy. When's the last time you broke like a weed piece? Did
That
he
means just
fuck
not-
up?
I just
Not
broke.
smoking dope.
No, he just fucked up some. What'd you just break? Your Puffco.
Yeah, I just broke my Puffco a couple days ago cleaning it, and then I broke a bong chasing a mouse around my apartment.
What's up?
Sorry, dude. I was just. We don't have a producer. I have to do this
checking
stuff.
time and stuff.
Yeah. No,
So he
sorry.
had to move out of his last apartment because he woke up and a mouse like crawled in his mouth.
It was on my head.
Did it crawl in your mouth?
No, it was on the side of my
I
head, like
punched
right
it
here.
Man, you'd have to go to the doctor immediately. They'd be like, I don't know, man.
Like that's never happened in the
Yeah.
last 400 years. Like that's you got to go to an African doctor. Like,
dude, what does your fucking place look like?
It was a 250 square. So it was like one room. It was a 250 square foot apartment.
Do you live in Tokyo? Where the fuck is this? How are you living in such a
coffin
small
fucking
place?
condo. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So if you slide out this drawer, that's my bed there, dude. It's
It
pretty
was
cool.
it was a terrible building. There was no ventilation in the entire place. So like when I would rip my bong, I could hear like my old lady neighbor like cough through the wall.
Oh no.
And then like we got rats or mice or whatever in the building, and it was like such small units that like if they're in your kitchen, like they're basically like 2 steps away from getting in your bed. Like it was like
He like
unlivable.
opened up his fridge and they came out like a fucking plague, like like 400.
A lot of them?
There was one, well,
2,
one
3,
that I know of
4.
living
Well,
under
there
the
was
fridge.
And
And that was enough for me to, like, I just got an Airbnb and got the fuck out of there because I was like, I can't.
like that guy's
That's-
not gonna be a comedian. What? You know what I mean?
He's like, my life's too good to be a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm living on Easy Street. Dude, I used to live in a place like that. I had a fucking apartment like that. It was like, this guy had just built it on the side of his house when I was like going to university.
Yeah.
And when I was like, I was just sleeping in my bed one
Welland?
night in Thorold. And the roof fucking, there was a bunch of snow and it fell on my head. Like,
Dude, I remember you telling me this story. You're laying in bed, you're so lazy, and it's just swelling. This
Yeah.
big, like, roof pimple.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that doesn't look good. And is this true? Didn't a bee land on it and you tried to kill it?
No,
and then
this
it
is what
exploded?
happened, dude. It fucking, okay, there was a bee involved.
I remember there was a bee.
So what happened was it like collapsed and like it was so thin it didn't hurt me. Like I was like, wow, thank God this roof was so poorly built. Like the irony of it, because it just fell on me like paper, and then there was just a big hole in the roof, and then they're like, we'll fix it when we can. So then I had to sleep in the living room, and then while the fucking roof was open, a bunch of bees came in and then infested themselves in that room. So I was like,
Oh,
I remember my
no.
buddy would come over and was like, hey, whatever you do, don't open that door. There's a lot of fucking bees in
the
there.
bee room?
There's a lot of bees in that room right now. He's like, what? And it's like, you can look if you want. And then like you look in and it's like, and it's like, there's a big fucking hole in the roof and a bunch of bees.
You poke your head in and they're like, you're like, oh.
No discount on the rent or anything. He's just like, oh,
They're showing
bunch of
us-
bees, man.
showing
I don't
us,
know.
And here's the bee room. Now you can't really go in here, or else you'll get stung to death like the kid in My Girl. You know, they're kind of annoying, but it's kind of if you like white noise, they're great.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit you got to do when you're fucking, what are you, 22?
24 now.
Oh my God,
Well, you
no.
met him a while ago. Yeah.
Your life's already fucking
It's over.
gone
Done,
by.
dude. Yeah, he's good.
It's over.
That's
He's
crazy.
not making it to the show, the weed smoking show. That is.
Do you want to just be a professional weed smoker?
That's my dream, is to be one of those guys like at like the vape tournament that just like blows O's professionally.
There's a
Yeah.
vape. The vape tournament is the most Zoomer thing I've ever fucking heard. I've
So
never. I didn't know it existed till he just said it. I'm like, the vape tournament.
I don't know. I see videos on YouTube of guys
love
blowing
it,
O's
yeah.
and like pushing them forward,
I
and
mean,
then they
someone
like
sat down and like
swirl it up on the table. You know
you
what I
create
mean?
like a curriculum of like,
Yeah.
okay, the thickness of the O. That's
That's
important.
Jack Anthony walking by.
Yeah.
He won in fucking 24.
I'm gonna make like skateboard edits, but like just
For
like me and my
vaping,
boys
yeah.
vaping. Like we'll be like hanging at the side of a Jeep and like blow a cloud, and then like someone will like slide down like a railing on their ass. and,
You
like,
don't even vape though, do you?
No comment.
Oh, you might not be allowed. Wow, this guy's got
He's
a lot of
fucking got it on
secrets.
lock, dude. But that's
Also-
why he's mysterious.
He thinks he's on like Jimmy Fallon.
I do love that.
Like, I can't say that. That might
My
But-
mom's gonna watch this.
might mess up my. Oh, she will for sure. I hope she watches all the episodes, honestly. But
She's probably your #1 fan.
yeah, well,
Shout out to your mom and your dad too.
My dad doesn't like that I do comedy.
I don't think he watches it. No, doesn't he? What
He's
does
a
he
big
say?
"when you gonna get a real job" head.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you got to get a real job working at the weed factory.
Man, my dad was like so the opposite of that. He would
Yeah.
always be like my mom would be like, get a job. Here, go put some resumes out. And he'd be like, he'd pull me over to the side and be like, Go put them in the garbage. Here's $40. Don't ever get a real job. Like, this is what my dad would say to me,
He
dude.
knows, dude. He's
One time David
he's
said
lived it. He's like, don't
It's true.
fucking.
It is true.
when I went on Take Your Kid to Work Day with my dad, he goes, we're not doing fucking work. He goes, let's go to Niagara Falls. And we went to Clifton Hill and like got pizza. He did lighting for one of the guys who like owns a bunch of Clifton Hill. So he gave us free Dairy Queen coupons and
Yeah,
a fucking
I remember that too.
go-kart pass. Man, it was so good. And he was like, this is what you got to do. Don't work. And I was like, how do I do just
This
this?
is not
though?
good advice
You
to
need
tell your
money.
children, like, don't work. He's constantly going, like, don't work. As long as you can do it. Don't fucking work.
Honestly, I totally get it. Now that I've worked for like what, a year and a half,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to retire.
At a
dude.
weed store,
Yeah.
too, by
It
the way.
does suck for sure, but
Do you have like, what's like your worst customers that come in the weed stores?
it is like Jimmy Fallon. So, David, tell us about. I heard you got a story about a customer that came in that was a little bit wacky. There was a little bit of a wacky customer. You mind explaining? Thanks for asking, Jimmy. Yeah, actually,
I'm
there was a
setting
guy
him
who
up
came
for
in who had a
you.
funny
He's
mustache.
got some good, bad customers.
I know you're setting him up like Jimmy Fallon.
I don't know. It's
We
just,
didn't rehearse though.
it's mostly just like crackheads and like small time like drug dealers who come in, just like
Jesus.
sell a bit of whatever the fuck they have, and then they come in and like buy like 3.5 of some shitty weed, and then
Do you ever have guys come in like a rep trying to like sell their stuff to you? Like, hey,
I had one lady. She was like a OCS brand rep, and she came in to try to sell me. I think it was like Vortex vape carts.
Yeah.
And then I like just started showing her like all the stuff we had, and she got like really scared and like ran out of the
Yeah.
store. She's like,
She's
I don't
like,
think I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, she's not.
But yeah, it's mostly just like
It's
small,
like the legal versus like the illegal.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
small time drug dealers
He
who want
works
to like
for,
act
like,
like
crime.
ballers, and then they just smoke like mids all day, and then they want to like act like the man. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, I know how much you spend on weed. Like you're
Do you know
poor.
what mids are?
Yeah, middle.
Ironically, it's actually not. It's like bad. It's
No,
like
it's supposed to
lowest.
be like okay.
Well, it's middle shelf weed. Like it's just like
Okay,
average
alright.
stuff. It'd be
I'll
like
give it to you.
it'd be like Budweiser, but everyone wants to think that like their weed is the shit. Like the stuff they smoke is the best you can get, but it's like it's definitely not, dude. Like everybody smokes mids. There's like 3 guys who actually smoke top shelf stuff.
Are you one of them?
I mean, sometimes, but I smoke a lot of mids. I have a big jar with like 1/4 pound of mids in there, and I just like grab a handful. And
Jesus.
When was the last
Christ.
time you didn't smoke weed? What day? Do you remember?
I took a couple days off during the rat. The rat.
When it went in your mouth?
You
Yeah.
sober up.
I thought I needed a clear head to really. No, I just out
Thought
of like
the rat was in his mind.
I was living in an Airbnb, so I couldn't smoke weed for like 3 days, and I was really proud of myself. That's like the only
good.
time I've like gone since I've been like 16, I think that I.
That's like my dad. He smokes weed every day, and we went to Korea together, and it's 10 years in jail if you get caught smoking weed.
Yeah.
And when we were there, he was just like, think you can find some weed here? I was like, no, you're going to go to, you can't take a couple days off.
Oh,
You could definitely find some.
Dad loves.
I saw a
fun-
guy smoking weed.
I always, when Dad and I we would go on trips. I'd always help him find weed. We'd go find weed together. And one time we were in Chicago, and this is like 10 years ago at least. Weed's not legal at all. And we went to this pizza shop, Pequod's Pizza. It's like the cool spot. And he was like, where do you think we could get some weed? And there's this big fat guy with grease all over his shirt and a like crooked hat, dragging a garbage can.
What was Paul doing there? He was working at Pequot.
He said, "Me in Chicago? Shut up, Paul.
Greasy walk.
Hey, Paul, you got any weed?" And this big fat greasy guy walks by, like a janitor looking like dish cleaner guy. And Dad's like, "Let's ask this guy." And I was like, "No fucking way, we're not asking that guy." And our waitress came back, like sexy black chick. And I was like, "Hey, I have $60 here. Just want to know if you could ask anyone in the kitchen if they have any weed. We're looking for about a quarter." And she goes, "Oh, sure." And takes the money, walks into the kitchen, walks back out with a small pizza box and goes, "Here you go."
That's awesome.
And instantly gives us weed. And Dad was like, "How did you know?" And I was like, "You always ask the kitchen, dude. Those guys are fucking baked. They're always super baked."
That's true, yeah. Dad bought weed for fucking Rodney Dangerfield one time.
Oh,
Has he
really?
ever told you that?
No, or in the 80s, was it?
Yeah, when Dad was doing like sound gigs, he used to be an
Yeah.
engineer, sound engineer for like bands and stuff. And then like he did one show for Rodney Dangerfield, and Rodney came up to him and goes, "Hey kid, where can I get where I can get some dope around here?"
Yeah, I
and my
need a little
dad
bit of
was
that
like,
green stuff.
he went to go buy him some, and he's like, "Hey, thanks, kid, you're all right."
You're getting me kind of high here, kid.
Oh, you're all right. Yeah. He bought him
Oh, I'm
weed for-
greening out. Oh, I need some water, kid.
Sit down, Rodney.
You know, it's it's the Canadian weed. Gets you so
This
fucking
Canadian
high.
weed doesn't get no respect.
It needs more respect.
Yeah, he was fucking bought it for Rodney
Whoa,
Dangerfield,
I'm
man. The
hitting a bong.
Rodmeister. I think you call him the Rodmeister. I don't know.
You do if you're smoking weed with him, I'd say.
For sure. That's one
Whoa.
of the guys that you would just love to fucking smoke weed
Dangerfield
with.
just cleared the zong.
I don't know what that means.
No, it's like
No.
DaCosta knows. It's like a bong, but it's shaped like this.
They put like kinks in it so that it's like
Zong.
So it looks like
This-
the Superman symbol.
the
Like,
smoke has
Ah.
to travel further. There's more time for it to cool
Is it
down.
necessary though? Do we need zongs? Can you just smoke a joint?
Dude.
Like, do you need a fucking
You're,
zong?
you're talking to a guy with like a $10,000 bond collection. It's
have you seen
necessary.
it? It looks
No.
like it's like what those like autistic guys when they have X-Men in like the original packaging, but it's like pipes and like bowls and shit. It's like
Is that a
this,
first edition?
this one's a Pez dispenser, but it's actually a pipe. Like, it's like what the fuck? Yeah.
Too much, man. I can't get into. I am getting more out
He
of
has a
touch,
bong.
I
It's just
agree.
like Morty from Rick and Morty, and you smoke out of his forehead. Like, he's got insane bongs. Do you have any that are like? It'd be fun to make a bong that you put the barrel of a gun in your mouth
There
and
is
smoke that. That'd be
there
fun.
are like some dab rigs like that where you put like the barrel in your mouth and then
Yeah.
you put like the nail where the what is it, the hammer? I'm not a gun guy.
Yeah, you know more about dab rigs than
Yeah.
guns, I think. That's good though. That's the kind of guy you want to be.
I haven't smoked that dab in forever. I remember I did it one couple times
Yeah,
when I was in
wax.
at Pod Almighty. Yeah,
Shatter.
Shatter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I remember I was like, this guy's like, "Hey, do you want to smoke weed?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man." And then I smoked it. I was like, "Oh no, this is drugs, dude. You gave me
Yeah.
drugs instead by accident."
It's like being like, let's have a drink, and then you're just drinking Everclear. or
Yeah,
whatever.
ethanol. Like
Yeah.
huff on this ethanol. Yeah, it's totally different. It's like drugs, man. It's horrible.
It fucks you up. I always have to take a nap if I do that stuff.
I remember I was just like, I had to drive my car home. I was in Toronto, so I have to drive my car home. You said this is weed, dude.
It's like with the scene from Simpsons when Homer falls asleep and it's just a cloud.
It was
driving.
exactly like that. No, but like I had to walk around the neighborhood and then it got dark. I was like, I think I have to go home now. And then,
Oh, you tried to kill time?
yeah, I was like,
You
I gotta
went
just chill for a
stroll?
while. It was like a long
So-
walk.
Such a good anxious walk, trying to just become less high, like, like trying
Yeah,
to breathe it
I
out.
got a
or,
burrito
like sweat it out or something. Like,
because then it was like your car is like this. I was like, this is bad. This should be illegal, but it is. I'm like, oh, it probably is illegal.
if you smoke a ton of weed all the time and drive, I don't think it's as bad. But I've taken a big break before and gotten high, and you're like, oh yeah, that's super drugs.
No, but is that illegal? The dabs?
No,
dabs?
you could buy dabs from a dispensary. They're just not as common because like
Illegal.
it costs too much for the OCS brands to make them.
That just should not be
Yeah,
legal.
live
dude.
resin,
You should not.
distillate,
That's
all
fucking
the like
crazy.
extracts are all. That's all good to go, man.
THC diamonds just look like meth.
Yeah, have you seen
Yeah.
those? They are actual.
Mm.
They're just like
rocks.
white
You're
crystals.
smoking white
Yeah,
rocks.
you just
and
like
you're
break off a chunk, heat it up with a blowtorch, and
Yeah.
like
What have you done in your life to have to do that stuff to get high?
smoke weed every day since you're 16.
Is that what you have to do now?
No, I don't do diamonds. No. I would like, I'll smoke a joint that has like a little bit broken up into it or something, but I wouldn't like do a dab rig. I haven't done a fucking dab in like for 3 or 4 years probably.
Yeah, that's not that long. Time.
Since my kids were
COVID's fucking was longer than
Oh,
that ago.
I was ripping dabs in COVID. I mean, COVID, I was doing just mushrooms. I'd do like 4 or 5 grams on like Tuesday.
The first couple
like
months
11.
of COVID, man, when you wake up and you just go, time to log on Call of Duty
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
start
play
drinking.
Warzone. I'd look at what drug I want to do. I'd be like, I'm doing stimulants today. And I'd do like Adderall or
Oh,
something.
dude, it was the best. And then it just started to fucking wear you down.
Yeah, you realize why drug addicts are sad after a while. You're like, you can't do it every day. It is fun to do, but not every day.
Yes.
And I was one of the dumbasses who still kept his fucking job during COVID. All my friends were cashing like checks from the government
Oh,
and like just
sir.
playing Fortnite all day, and I was like clocking in at Superstore like a fucking
Dude, you were
jackass,
working? That's
dude.
crazy.
Is that a
Yeah.
weed store?
No, Superstore, like the one that Galen Weston owns.
Yeah, it's like a
Loblaws?
grocery store, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, you were working during COVID at a grocery store? You're a hero.
People-
Remember you used to have to say, you're a hero, you're a
Yeah.
hero. What were they called? Not first
People-
responders.
Frontline
Frontline
workers.
workers.
People would be like, "Thank you for your service." Like I was a Marine and stuff.
So good. You're just super high bagging their
Yeah.
groceries. Like, what?
Yeah, I would literally be like, there were some days I'd get to work and I'd be so high, I would ask my boss if I could sit outside on the curb for a few minutes before I started working. And then I'd be like,
They were
What
like,
was the
"Sure."
rationale? Yeah. He's having a hard time because of COVID.
I'd just say,
stress of
I would
being a
just say,
frontline
I'd
worker.
be like, there's a lot of people. I'm having some anxiety. Is it okay if I just go sit outside for a couple
Oh,
seconds? But
Can
if
I
you
go look at this lava lamp?
Yeah.
He's got to look at his lava lamp. It calms him
I gotta
down.
watch this fucking Subway Surfer video really quick.
He needs to watch Jackass 2.
Yeah.
That really calms him
I gotta
down.
watch best of the Office clips for 15 minutes before I start.
Fucking
Yeah.
frontline workers, dude. That shit was so funny.
You could get
You're
away
a
with
hero.
banging pots and pans and shit because someone finished their shift at the fucking like.
Yeah. Ringing
the
the
giant
bell.
tiger.
Yeah.
Sir.
Everyone's saluting you as you go out. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. It was it good or was it the most fucked up thing of all time?
Yeah, it was definitely insane.
Do you have those pictures that you wanted to do?
Yeah. Okay. So
Let's explain the bit to the basement dwellers.
So
The Bishop
basically,
lovers.
We have a bit. It's called Guess That Prompt.
Guess that prompt.
Guess that motherfucking prompt. And these are images created by ChatGPT with a prompt. I show the guys the images, and they try and guess what the prompt was. So here's the first one.
Okay, and this is gonna be on. This is gonna be right beside me.
It's
Yeah,
right picture
okay.
there. You guys see it?
Okay, hang on. Just let me breathe it in for a
you got
second.
5-6 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And then DaCosta, if you want to just take that in.
Okay.
All right, Dave, you want to kick it off?
Okay, so I'm gonna go basic on this and just say Fox Rabbi.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Fantastic Mr. Foxstein.
That's
good.
very fucking funny.
Very Jewish Fox was
Very
the-
Jewish Fox. Okay, I was close.
That was good.
I think we give that
I
to
like
DaCosta.
DaCosta's,
He was
though.
funny.
That was really good. Okay, here's another one. Okay.
Okay. Yep. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, they get some are easy. The other thing about this bit is when you put in a request to ChatGPT to make an image, it doesn't let you make a lot of the images.
I'm going to say Dolph Lundgren from Rocky spin kicking Donald Trump in the pit.
I was just gonna say Donald Trump fighting China.
Spin kicking was specifically used
Yeah.
in
Okay, good.
the prompt. It was supposed to be Russian guy assassinating U.S. president,
Okay.
and it wouldn't let me do that. And then it said I could make it like a fun theme. And I
Okay.
said, okay, can you do that? And it said, here's some ideas. Martial arts guy dressed in Russian themed colors, spin kicking an opponent in U.S. themed gear.
But it's clearly
And it
Trump.
clearly made Donald Trump.
Yeah. This could be anybody.
Could be anybody. This one didn't really work.
We can give it a try anyways. This I'm going to say nuke the whales.
That's a good guess.
I have no idea.
This was just Japan nukes itself. And it didn't really work great.
No, it
but
didn't work. Well, we're just getting there with AI.
We're starting it out. Exactly.
You know, it's
Both
still learning.
Both this bit and AI are new. So
In 2025, the AI learned to learn how to make a picture of Japan nuking itself.
the AI got racist tendencies.
2026, CJ Bishop had begun using racist terms
the
on
racist
AI.
prompts take over.
It learned. It was a learning computer. It learned how to make racist things itself.
It became self-aware of all different races and
August
stereotypes.
17, 2025, it nuked Japan. Yeah, that was Terminator 2. Remember that movie? That was good stuff.
You ever seen that?
Never watched Terminator.
I had a feeling.
I'm sorry, what? You never seen Terminator 2? It's the
Never.
best movie of
But
all
he's
time.
seen Shrek on acid, so
It's the best movie of all time.
Maybe I'll watch Terminator on mushrooms or something.
Terminator 2 is the best
Terminator
movie.
2? Do I need to watch Terminator 1? to
No,
get
that's what
the-
makes it so
it,
great.
It actually might even be. Well,
I watched the
he should
second one
probably watch
first.
it. He should. Well, it
I,
doesn't.
I
matter.
honestly don't think so.
It doesn't matter, but it would make the reaction stronger by some of the characters.
You think so?
Yeah, like
For me, I prefer just watch 2.
this scene.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
gonna be, and then John.
I'm gonna pump it full of this shit.
dude.
this-
That is the best.
Dude, she's so good in that movie.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
You know,
watch
I
it.
fucking believe it. I'll fucking kill it. Everybody dies.
She's great, Dave.
Dude, it's the
Dave
best movie
raises
ever.
his sons the same way that Sarah Connor raises John Connor, which is you gotta do the Tiger Woods dad method.
Yes, Tiger Woods'
You know what I
dad
mean?
method.
Do you know what
yes.
Tiger Woods' dad would do? He would do all this crazy shit. Like Tiger Woods would be like putting, and he'd hold like a little bottle of fucking spray water in his face and fucking spray it. And be like, "Don't blink, don't fucking blink."
Tiger Woods would like be taking a shot, and his dad would like walk through the shot. He's like, "Fuck you!" like as he's taking his shot.
Was he... Tiger Woods' dad was...
Was he a golfer?
No, I was gonna... Never mind.
Are you asking if he was black?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he black or Asian? Was he like Tiger Dad or...
He
was
black.
black.
His mom's Thai.
Yeah, he was in the Marines.
So is he...
I think.
Was it like
Navy.
he's picking up the slack for the Tiger mom? Like she was kind of absent, so he just...
No, she was there. She was making like spring roll and shit like that.
She was like, "Love me long time." Like
She
he,
was-
I
yeah.
think he got married to her.
They got together.
They met in like the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now that
It's
I
like
know...
one of those
Sucky
fucking-
$5.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket
Yeah.
chicks.
Now that
Get
I
out
know
there,
all
baby.
this
Like-
Tiger Woods lore, the fucking Denny's waitresses make a lot more sense, dude.
Oh, because
If you have such an unloved childhood, you probably yearn for like
You
this,
gotta watch the
the
Tiger Woods
sweet
doc.
caress of a Denny's waitress.
Oh,
dude.
sugar plum! Can I
Yeah.
get you some more iced tea?
Got any more syrup?
Please give me a hug.
I want to suck your clit. Just like, shit, are you Tiger Woods? Okay.
Probably didn't even have sex with those ladies. He just fucking...
Oh, he did.
I think he had sex. He enjoyed every second of it.
That was the best. And his wife fucking chased him down. He crashed his car.
Yeah, did you see fucking Macron's wife punch him in the
Face
face
push
the other
him?
day? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Right out of the. Did you see that? The French president's wife fucking grabbed his face and like shoved it back.
Isn't she old, though?
They
Yeah.
say she's a dude.
I mean, that's like a thing online. I don't know
I
if it's
thought
true.
Tim got really into it. Butterly was like, he is a strong believer that
He would.
not only is it a dude, but they think it's like his uncle or something.
No.
They're like, dude, he looked at pictures and they're like, look at this person. This is, I don't know her name, Roselle or whatever. Like,
I can't remember. Bridget Macron.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, that's her. But she was an uncle of his, like a cousin, and they got them together. There's no pictures of her as a girl before this time.
I hope it's true. I hope the president of France married his uncle who dresses as a woman, and his uncle face pushed him, and he turns to the camera, and he just goes, "Hey!"
like the opening of a '90s comedy.
What are you gonna do? Sometimes your uncle dresses as a woman, and you marry him, and then he pushes you in the face. Huh?
I wouldn't suck my uncle wife's dick.
Yeah, I just thought it was like it doesn't need to be even that crazy. Of just like it's his old wife pushing him. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy enough.
I know. And you think like, I don't know, are French guys pussies? Do they like?
I mean, that's the kind of the trope, right?
Right.
Yeah,
They wouldn't give their wife a fucking sugar.
or just even like a
What if imagine fucking Melania Trump did that to him, to Trump, and he just double hand rape choked
what
her?
the fuck would even happen?
I would assume he would just fucking soccer hooligan headbutt her.
I think he could get away with basically when he's like, I could shoot somebody. I was like, damn, I think he actually can.
I
That was
think
a
it'd
sick
probably be like the Dana White. Do you ever see that clip where like his wife like slaps him and then he just
Yeah.
turns
Yeah.
around and like fucking cocks her?
He
dude?
gives her the
Just-
money
yeah.
on that one. He's like, I learned this from fucking John Jones.
Is he John Jones still fighting?
No, so there's like this big drama right now because he won't vacate the belt, and he hasn't fought in like 2 years or something, maybe longer since maybe Cyril gone.
He's such a pussy. I
He
could-
earned
I
that,
could
dude.
beat
Make a
him
new
up.
belt.
I could beat that guy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest. That is no. So this British guy, Tom Aspinall, is trying to get him.
Oh, I'm trying to fight you.
You don't want to fight me, Johnny Jonesy.
Johnny
Holy little
Jones.
Johnny Jonesy.
I wouldn't
That's
want to
what you should call
fucking touch a British guy either, dude. Fuck that.
it. You don't care for the British?
No, they sound weird.
They do sound
They
weird.
sound weird. They have bad food. They can keep that shit.
I
over
disagree, man. I like British food.
There.
He
Like,
does like fucked up stuff. He likes beans.
yeah, beans on toast.
I'll
guess
eat
that's not
beans.
really
I ate
fucked
beans
up,
like
but-
two days ago. Dude, I had that scrapple from
Yeah.
fucking Philadelphia. I
Do you
finally
know what
cooked
this
it up.
is?
No.
It's like, I don't even know what it is. I think it's like pork hearts and livers and like scraps of pork that they like churn up, and they put a bunch of like oats in it, and they make a like thick block of it, and then you chop it up and you like fry it in a pan.
It sounds like they're supposed to feed it to other animals.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like
Sounds
pig
like a-
food.
Yeah, it does. You know, my favorite way to eat scrapple is in a trough.
It's just a long bowl.
You just pour a bunch of water and turn it
Yeah.
into like a mush.
Yeah, it
I like
makes
to
it
eat
easier.
it out of a trough with my hands behind my back. That's my favorite way to eat a scrapple.
Like a fucking Vietnam War prisoner. Yeah. No, Scrapple's great, man. Shout out to Scrapple.
How are you liking your chicks back around, right?
Yeah.
And, would you guys say that you're politically aligned?
I'm pretty apolitical.
I don't know.
I
about
guess
that.
that's what I think right-wing people say.
Okay. yeah. I'm kind of center left.
I think that's what all the guys on 4chan are supposed to say. I'm center left.
They're doing
um,
takia.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have an admin of /poll here,
Yeah.
guys. This is-
I'm,
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
I'm one of those old school liberals. I don't know what happened to this new generation.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
who says they're old, I'm a classic
I'm a
liberal. They're always
2006
super right wing.
liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jeff
Yeah.
Dye says he's a 2006
That's
liberal.
just mine, yeah.
Yeah, I want to take people's rights away, but keep my weed legal. That's my
Yeah.
political stance.
Joe
You
Rogan
do believe that, though, don't
politics.
you? And then your girlfriend, potentially wife at some point, she's more of a liberal person.
She's on her leftist arc right now.
Yeah,
Is what it
wearing the
is.
masks and stuff.
Yeah.
spraying businesses.
Blocking traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
Put your
She
hand
and
in a wet
just
cement.
stop oil?
Yeah, defacing Price's art. Yeah,
You got to respect those fucking guys, though.
I like the energy.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone always talks mad shit about them being like, "Fucking, what's it do?" It's like you're talking.
They
about
don't
it.
actually like destroy the pictures. They throw it on like pieces of like plexiglass.
No,
It's
they
like-
try to fuck them up.
Yeah, but they don't actually get them.
For sure, they have.
I think
there's-
Show me proof
there's
that they destroyed
multiple
one
articles
picture.
showing right now of
No, fake, fake.
I think the intent is to like. This is what I've experienced. I've been to a few like anarchist events and stuff,
Who hasn't?
and it's like. I think the intent is to destroy the paintings, but they're so disorganized.
I was gonna say these are very
that
well
they-
organized events.
they can't get it done. You know what I mean? Like the rubber never hits the road.
It's
like,
so
they
good
can't-
trying to be the anarchist leader, and it's every 5 minutes someone else goes, "I'm the new leader."
They're
now."
like, we don't need a leader, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally
And then
them
you guys
trying to
all
get shit.
chilling.
Okay, then
my
I fucking
girlfriend's gonna
won't
get
lead
so
us
mad
there.
if she watch this, but it's like they try to get shit done, but like there's no one in charge to say like, no, that's fucking stupid. So then they end up serving you fucking kitty litter, or they end up serving you sloppy joes out of a kitty litter container, and they're concerned or they're confused why you don't want to eat it.
That definitely happened. Too specific.
I was at a book
Too
sale.
specific.
An
dude.
anarchist fundraiser book sale, trying to be the supportive boyfriend
Like,
for my
cut up
beautiful
like a
wife.
fox.
And they go, it's lunchtime. Everyone come to this room for lunch. And I see this fucking guy built like me, but he's
Okay.
like blonde, like lanky nerd.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a big pail of cat litter,
I want
drops it-
chicken. I
drops
want
it
liver.
on the table, and starts.
Cat.
He goes, "These are vegan sloppy joes. How many do you want?" And starts to like serve me.
Wait,
And-
wait. So is it? Wait.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I had kitty litter for breakfast, dude. I couldn't have another
Everyone's
morsel.
saying the food looks like kitty litter?
No, it was sloppy joes, but it was being served in like an old like kitty litter container. Like
Oh,
they
just
emptied
the
it out.
box.
They
Like
emptied
the-
out.
that they-
It was like a
okay.
plastic pail
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they emptied out, and
they're
they were
just
like just
stacking.
putting like loose pulled pork, like beyond pulled pork.
You
in
knew
this-
it was used. Was it used?
It had to be used.
Well,
it was
yeah.
empty. It had to have kitty litter in it.
It was
at some
God
dusty.
point.
willing, it's fucking used.
Ugh.
Did you eat any?
No, I went and got a burrito bowl like a fucking adult, dude. I'm not eating
where
that
are
shit.
you
With money
fucking-
like
Yeah,
a fucking loser
I
who
s-
participates in
I
society.
spent my money from my job on good food that was prepared to Health Canada standards.
by a guy who pays
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
Can I have this burrito bowl in a kitty litter container? What? Where's
there's a
this
line-
anarchy fucking meeting?
There's a lineup out the door for the kitty litter fucking sloppy joes. It was
Oh my
insane.
God.
It was the craziest thing I've
Where
ever
is this
seen.
meeting?
It was in like an abandoned church.
In like Hamilton.
Yeah.
An
And-
abandoned church, and they just like squatted in it, and they're like, "We're gonna." And what's the end goal of the meeting? Like, what
Yeah.
are the minutes of this meeting?
It was to sell stuff to other anarchists so that they could make more money to do
Just
more.
one capitalist douche who realizes he can fucking.
That's
fake
all it is.
It's just
If
a
you-
Tupperware fucking meeting, but for anarchy.
But for nose ring havers,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
all this shit is like if you go to if you follow it, it's just one guy at the top going like, yeah, we need to organize this so we can make a fuck ton of money. Tell them it's a good cause.
What's their end goal though?
I don't know. Anarchy?
Oh man.
Shut down the government?
Only
Make
thing I'm
enough
thinking
money
of
to
is
shut down the government?
what's American History X, like one of those meetings. That's what I'm thinking of.
No, it's a bunch
Oh.
of like blue.
He can't go to those.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let me in. They would have put me in the
They could be
sloppy
like-
I just
Joe.
mean like that like style of meeting.
They're like, you could stand halfway in.
No, it's like it's like a
Stand at the
farmer's
door.
market, but everyone has blue hair and smells kind of bad. And
They
they're
all have
like-
blue hair. Is there
Yeah.
actually blue hair? Man, that's crazy that they're trying to like defeat the government.
Does your wife have dyed hair?
Hers is red.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I made sure it was fucking red, dude.
It looks like
In this
Goku,
house?
dude. It's cool. It's not. I think Goku did have blue hair at one point, but
Did
you
he?
like anime, right?
No, I could never.
he's
get
not
it.
Fucking
one of those.
crazy.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All my friends love it, and they've loved
Wash
like
away
One
all the
Piece.
stereotypes
What the
now, dude.
fuck?
He doesn't.
I don't even know what to
jack-
believe
What
anymore.
does he jack to now? We don't know.
You're not jacking a tentacle
Who
porn?
knows?
Crazy.
No, I've tried it. Not for me. Not for me.
Have you tried that, CJ?
Tentacle porn? No. Like, you scroll and, like, when the mouse goes over the video, you know, you get the couple sec.
Yeah.
That was enough
Yeah,
for me to
sure.
go.
I
I'm good on that.
scrolled past it. I know.
I
I
hovered.
clicked on it by accident. I
I'll
don't know why
admit-
it's there.
I hovered tentacle porn, okay? I'll admit it right
I love how it's like, it was in my ads. It's like, yeah, that's like, you know, the
That
ads are like
means
tailored for you,
it's,
right?
No, that link is staying blue. That's not getting purpled.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Damn, you don't even safe search when you whack it, dude? That's fucking crazy.
No, I'm like an adult man with my own computer.
I live alone.
I guess you got to do that when you're at the library. But
I live by myself, and I'll never. My phone stays.
safe search? What, you're
What is
stays
even,
in
what
safe
even
search.
is
You're
that?
afraid some Indian guy is gonna know what you like to jack to? Who cares?
What if I?
Have a look.
Well, like I don't know. I find I'm always in like. Not like people know what porn I like, but like the bell guy came to my house to install a router, and I didn't realize I like had a bottle of lube just sitting in the living room, and we
That's
just had
way
to,
different.
It's way different, dude. So real and visceral.
The bell guy saw my jack off station. He was like, "What the,
The
fuck?"
bell guy looked at my boner and he said, "Woo, weird."
I forgot to put my jack off shrine on
well,
incognito.
no, I dry jack. Sorry,
Why
mom,
did
but
I-
I never use lotion.
Lotioners are that's a strange.
That's
I don't
so
like any
that's
ritual
so
stuff.
extravagant, dude.
I
You
agree.
light a candle and like lotion up your hands, like
Dude, one time the bell guy came to my house when I was at my last house, and I had like tenants in the basement. We used to rent our basement, and the bell guy comes in. He goes, "Hey, me and you, one and the same." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Ah, you know, we like to do a little drinky drivey." I'm not judging. I'm just like you. I drink and drive. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, your truck out there. It's got the blower thing in there. You got to blow it. I got one too, man. We're cool. Me and you, we both drink and drive.
You gotta do a
And
good
I was
blow.
like, oh, that's my tenant's truck, man. I don't drink and drive. He was
The
like,
guy
dude,
exposed
the
him.
guy was like immediately like, oh, you don't drink and drive? Oh, okay. So this wire goes to the back of the house. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, your Wi-Fi's all
I
set
love
up.
the idea. He just immediately let his guard down and goes, couple of guys that drink and drive right here.
Hey, I'm drunk. I'm fucking drunk right now.
A couple of the bros.
And she's like, okay, I'm done, sir. Hey, can you blow into my truck to start it? I'm pretty fucked up.
Your Wi-Fi's all good, but I'm
Wi-Fi's all good, but you got to blow into this thing
I
for
gotta
me,
get
would
out
you?
of here, man.
I love just putting your guard down and immediately being like, I drink and drive, and so do you.
So and finding camaraderie in it.
It's amazing.
Being
Like, that's
we are now friends.
that's one of my interests.
yeah.
Drinking and driving
In my
and,
Tinder
and
bio.
getting fucking busted. Yeah,
Uh,
they would fight. Our tenants would fight all the time in the basement, and our house was tiny. You would hear them, and the wife or the girlfriend would be like, "You spend all our fucking money on Ubers to go to the bar since you got your DUI."
So good.
And he's like, the guy would be like, "I don't know what else to do. How do I get to the bar?" And I was just sitting upstairs. I was like, this is my fucking life. I gotta listen to this
I
because
remember
they
you talking about
the
that.
goddamn fucking country. You can't afford a house anymore.
Yeah, two different families with different problems have to live
It's
in
like
one
I have to live
house.
with these degenerates, and like, God, I have no idea where these people ended up. They can't be in a good situation.
I know.
One day she just threw an ottoman.
Wherever it is, it's on the fucking bus route, I think.
Yeah, it better be on a bus route. I remember I would just I would lie down and like put my ear up to the fucking vent, and I could just hear them like clear as day arguing. Julia would be like, "What are you doing?"
You do love listening to people fight.
Oh, it's the best. I love eavesdropping on
In
anything.
person
It's
too.
the greatest.
It's like a different high. Like
It's such a high.
I like watching like the cop videos where they like bust people and they're like, I ain't do nothing. Like those are good. But when you see it in person, like someone get arrested or something, it's like, wow.
I've never seen anybody get arrested, I don't think, in my entire life,
Oh,
dude.
I saw a
used-
shoplifter get arrested.
I
once.
used to live above a bar, and like once a month, this guy would get caught cheating by his girlfriend at the exact same bar, and it was my favorite night of the month. It was
like you're like, oh, the third Tuesday of the month.
The third Tuesday of the month.
I would be glued to my fucking window, like, pressed up, fogging the glass. Like,
What'd she say?
she would be like, "This bitch, no, come with me, come with me. You need to come out here. We're gonna fight right now." And I would just be fucking fogging up the glass.
She tried to
like-
fight the woman.
She'd try to fight the woman. She'd try to fight the dude. She'd be inside
She's
the
looking
bar.
at-
She's on the street. She's blocking traffic. She's fucking
So good.
Oh,
telling
after
everyone-
a couple times, it's
telling-
on you.
telling
Yeah.
everyone, like, in the street, like, "This bitch is a whore. She's fucking my man." It's like, why is he still...
I have a feeling that guy was drunk driving to the bar also.
It
Yeah.
could have been my tenant.
Might have been the same.
It's the same guy.
It's the bell guy.
Also, that house was in walking distance to a good bar, like a decent
Yeah, it was,
loser
for sure.
drinker bar.
Oh,
you know,
a
like
good loser drinker bar, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Where was this loser drinker bar?
It was beneath my apartment. It was the One Duke Street Tavern.
okay,
Shout out.
man. Remember that there was
Seen a couple comedians hire prostitutes in that alley.
Oh,
Shout
really?
out.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
just one, but
Yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
a couple to not.
Oh, yeah, I know. You told me who it was.
The
That's very
yucky
funny.
guy.
Yeah, the guy who's extreme. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
He's really
Very
extreme.
extreme.
He's extremely fond of hookers.
So true. Oh man, one
There's
time.
nothing better than fucking a guy telling the guy who told you you're never gonna make it, watching him fucking
Oh,
pay a
yeah.
lady
He said that to you?
$10
Shit
to
on him,
get his
man.
dick sucked in
Damn,
the alley.
Andy was
dude.
right too. That's even
So-
more crazy.
So crazy to watch the guy who shit on your dreams fuck a hooker in an alley and be like, I could never be that.
You saw his dick?
He's telling me I can't get there.
Like, I feel like I just need $11.
He looks up. He goes, "Yeah, this could be you, kid."
You'll
This
never
is-
make it
yeah,
down
this is
here.
Never gonna be your life. Have
actually
fun
saw
at
him
your
get his dick
job,
sucked?
you loser. I saw him like give a lady some money and then go behind the building.
God, I wish you saw him get his dick sucked. That'd be
I
so
would
much
show you the
better.
video if I fucking.
Oh my God.
Dude, he did send a video of him talking to the chick to me, though.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This would be
I-
a good bit.
On my old phone. I guess it's just. That sounds like his fake video, but I'll dig it up on the cloud and I'll put it right here next to the
Yes.
penis in my hand of
Yeah.
the dude fucking.
You got 3
I love
days. Yeah, dude. I remember this one, speaking of drinking and driving, after this one show, we met this one comic who opened for Joey Avery, and you tried to stop him from drinking and driving, and he would not. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
It was me.
I'm not gay like you, DaCosta.
But it wasn't bad.
Why would you just say that you were drinking and driving?
It was a joke.
As a joke.
Oh, it's a funny joke. Mom watches this.
No.
You have children. Aren't you having another kid soon?
They're JKs, man. It's all for the laughs. We're trying to make people laugh here. Trying to bring some bright shines into these post-COVID.
Tell a
life.
joke.
Well, what's one I just
DaCosta's
wrote recently?
career.
DaCosta, he has a great joke about. It's just a real story about meeting a guy who got out of jail.
He was about to go to jail.
Oh,
I was,
what was it?
I was getting pizza at the place near my house just after work, and this guy came in with no shoes on, and he was crying. And the pizza guy was he was like, "What's up, man?" And the guy was like, "I don't want to talk about it. It's too much." And the guy was basically like, "I'm the pizza guy. If you can't talk to me, you can't talk to anyone." The guy was like, "You're absolutely right."
It's a good line.
So he just broke down, and he was like, "I got in a fight with my neighbor, and I came at him with a knife. He called the police. I'm gonna go to jail. This is the last thing I'm probably gonna do."
And then the guy was like, "So do you want cheese?"
Yeah,
or
he was like, "Do you want pepperoni or cheese?"
It's so good. The pizza guy instantly was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have asked."
Why would you?
It's so
Especially in
He
Hamilton.
thinks he's like a Cheers bartender.
Yeah, is
like,
Woody
"Ah,
Harrelsoning this guy?
I just did some crack, and now I think I want to kill someone. He's like, "Do you need garlic dip?"
I worked down there for years, and you can't fucking talk to some of those people, dude. They're fucking drones. It's bad.
He's lived there forever.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to live down there. I saw a guy who was they got in a fight, and the guy goes, "I know kung fu," and he started trying to do kung fu, but he was not bad. I was like, fucking maybe he does know kung fu, and he was karate chopping this guy as hard as he could. There's a video of it. I don't have the video. It's not playing right here. That's for sure.
Just showing a different live leak video now.
I was there when you were doing that short film with Paul.
Yeah.
I went to the Tim Hortons
Oh,
yeah.
Tim Hortons near Jackson Square?
in Jackson Square.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
one at the corner right by the TD there.
Yeah.
I was there, and somebody threw a hot coffee at somebody's
Yeah.
face. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Ah, the guy was screaming, hot coffee in his face. It was a big, fat, 300-pound woman with no shoes on.
And then, I thought she took her shoe off and was using it as a weapon, and the cop goes, "Put down the shoe."
Yeah.
It's
so
good.
It wasn't even a cop. It's those Jackson Square security guards. Man.
Okay, put down the shoe.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. People say this a lot. It's kind of like a hack joke, but it's it kind of feels like a GTA lobby. You walk around Jackson Square. I've had people just chase me.
There is a comic who does that exact joke.
Oh,
It's
really?
so funny.
I've had people chase
Who
me
is it?
into
Justin Shaw. does that
in and
joke.
out of buildings.
He's from the
Basically,
Maritimes.
this crackhead one time, I was trying to go to Tim's to get an iced coffee, and this lady locked eyes with me and just started chasing me in and out of several different businesses going, "I fuck rappers, I fuck rappers, I fuck rappers."
Just thinks you're a rapper.
I
You're
was
the
like-
only half black guy she's seen
Yeah, I
in
was
Jackson Square.
I was like, "I have $35 in the checking account, lady. I am not a rapper."
One
Could be on
time
the
I was
I might be. I could be a SoundCloud rapper.
I was working down there, and a guy just was like, "Hey, Dave, come here," and he leaned in, and he just goes, "I'm on heroin." He just leans in and whispers, "What am I supposed to do with that
Oh my
information?"
God. Nice.
That
That's-
actually 100% happened.
Just put your hand up for a dap. Oh yeah.
I was just okay. All right, we should wrap it up. We had a great fucking time.
That's cool.
This was fun.
I think before the end of the pod though, it's almost the 20-year anniversary of Sandman's ECW 2005 intro.
Yep.
So I bought. I wasn't drunk or baked when I bought this, by the way.
Yes, I believe you.
This seems like
Kendo
a
stick.
sober person.
How much was this, by the way?
$50. So I'd love to take a bump from our awesome guest, DaCosta. Thank you much for coming out.
Maybe this can be every show the guest can fucking hit you. We can get Connor Bergerson to hit you with this thing.
That'd be
I kind of
fun.
want to take a shot from this thing too.
Okay,
Not
we can
gonna
both do one.
All
We
right.
gotta have no jacked guys on though. Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Be like,
All right.
Let's play.
What?
What's playing? Maybe it has to be something's playing right now.
Okay. Playing something. Go.
Let's go. Okay. Give me a good shot.
More than that. More.
More?
A bit higher, too. That fucking hurts.
All right, now I need a receipt.
Shit, a receipt.
He needs a receipt.
All right, 3, 2.
Oh no, that was hard. Okay, that was bad. No, but seriously though, that was fucking really hard. Really, he's gonna have a fucking mark of that. Okay.
Shout out David DaCosta. No, but seriously though, you're the man.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
Peace, everybody.